It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. And here we are with the former queen of the hand-holding club and the recipient of a lap dance to the soul, Marissa Rodriguez. Marissa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Excited to talk about everything.
Yeah.
The first recipient to a lap dance to the soul. That's a beautiful thing. Very wonderful. Yeah.
I mean, at the time, it was.
He wasn't just giving me a lap dance. He was giving me a lap dance and looking into, like, not just my eyes, but like my soul.
I mean,
It's beautiful.
It
Yeah.
was beautiful. I mean,
So, do I hear little kitties in the
it's my
background?
cat. The show.
So what's the status with you and Edgar now? What's going on? What's going on there?
So
Marriage?
fish. No, I'm kidding. So after the show ended, we talked and everything like that, but we're friends. He's got a lot going on in his life. So, but we talk all the time.
That's good.
Yeah.
the last time we spoke, you told us that you had the poem that he wrote for you. Do you still have it on your fridge?
I took it off my fridge after the reunion. I took it off because I was kind of pissed, but I still have it. I didn't throw it away. It's in my memory box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we talk to you before the reunion?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, with Ray Rock. So that was right.
That was a ways ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So yeah, we talked before the reunion.
It was right after the episode where Trace had her talk.
Okay, but the reunion had already filmed, right? When we
talked
the
reunion,
to you.
Yeah. So
okay, but after the reunion aired, you took it off your fridge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right, just checking.
What upset you about that reunion upon the rewatch?
I think I'm being dramatic. I mean, it wasn't upset. It wasn't like my life's over type of shit, but just watching it on TV and seeing how hurt I was like, I don't want to be because it was on my fridge. I didn't want to be reminded every day of I put myself out there, it didn't fucking work out. So
yeah.
You didn't even understand the poem anyway, right? Because he wrote it in Spanish.
He wrote it in Spanish, but I told him that, and he knew I didn't. I don't know. And he wrote it in English on the back. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And for everybody listening who didn't hear our first interview with Marissa, we interviewed Marissa about the first half of the season in another interview where she joined us with Ray Rock. So if you want to hear about Marissa's first half of the season, I invite you to check out that interview where we interrogated her about being too much of a prude with Edgar.
Was I though? Everything happened.
I know. We
kept championing Team Good TV. We were like, come on, we need something to happen.
We were just asking. By the way, we were just saying, can you guys kiss? We were not. I don't think we were being out of line. We just said, can you guys kiss?
No. You weren't. Yeah. It's
and then you really went the extra mile the next episode.
I was going to say, once it happened,
you went above and beyond.
Yeah.
I did. He did too.
What was it about the lingerie party that helped you guys reach that level of intimacy? Was it the lingerie? Was it the lap dance to the soul?
Did that help? Did the lingerie help?
I feel like the producers knew what they were doing. I don't know, because the way they had the party, we were all looking hot. And then that night, because they were pretty they didn't give us a lot of alcohol like that. They would give it and then they'd take it away, randomly. So they just didn't stop the alcohol that night. And then, I was feeling myself and they were like, everybody do a lap dance. I was like, it's my time to shine. Come here. And because even nights before that, Edgar's like, you know where to find me. You can come to my room. I was like, no. And I think just that night, it just made sense.
So this was the first night that you had a
Yes.
Okay.
I remember the morning after too. I was like, I walked out of bed and I was like, living La Vida Loca, bitches. But even before that, because I don't know how they played it in the timeline, but our date on the beach, like we did kiss before that. So it wasn't like,
Oh, you did? Okay.
yeah, it wasn't like whenever that whole thing happened, that was like, that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
The date on the beach, was that when he said that he knew you in the past life?
God, it's been so long.
I believe it was.
Probably.
Yes. So that was before you had sex, the date on the beach.
Yes.
Oh, they showed that to us afterwards, actually, I believe.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. That date on the beach, I just remember the producers were just like, me and Edgar were just like he, like little boy and girl. And then they were like, come on, guys. Like, I guess we kissed before that, I guess. And they were like, we want to like see it, like this big moment. But we
They're
did.
like, just make out. God.
Yeah. But I was shy. I guess not that shy.
Or maybe there were two moments on the beach I'm thinking of, because there was also the moment on the beach where he was like, I knew you in the past life, and then you were like, you're gonna pick me, right? I think that was also on the beach. So maybe this was two separate instances I'm thinking of.
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah, whatever. There's you were on an island, so in
Yeah,
Hawaii, so
everything
you
was
probably were on the
beach.
beach a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I assume so.
Yeah, Edgar, he has a way with words. He's a poet.
Yes.
He's not stupid.
Did you discuss what you guys were in a past life? Like if you were animals, if you were humans? Did that come up at all?
I had the same question.
No, I just think like since the first from the little greetings party we all met each other. I remember because we all started drinking and then all the girls were like dancing on the tables and being crazy. That first time we all met each other. And, I was like, I wasn't used to everything yet. So I was like sitting on the couch and me and Edgar he was the only one sitting with me and like talking. And I just felt so comfortable. Out of everyone there, he was like my go-to guy. So it's like, it felt like we knew each other.
I gotcha.
Before, kind of
I
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
There was this one discussion between you and Edgar where you were more concerned it appeared that you were more concerned about how Jillian was going to see the bonfire tape of you two together. And you were like, do you think Jillian is going to be hurt about seeing us together in the sleepover night? And Edgar was like kind of chill about the whole thing. And he was like, she may be hurt, but
yeah.
Were you concerned about this at all? Like, what were your thoughts on it?
So in the very beginning, my main concern with Edgar was like, you have a girlfriend, you've come here with your girlfriend. And I just feel weird because even in the beginning, there was a moment we were on the daybed and he took off his mic. So he took off his mic and whispered, he was like, I would really want to kiss you right now, but it was unmiked. So they don't show it because I don't think they're allowed because he took off his mic. And that just kind of like, it made me feel some type of way. I'm like, okay, so you don't want this to be heard. And then that's where it just kind of got in my head. Like, you have a girlfriend. Oh shit. Hold on. It's fine.
It's Edgar calling.
He's like, stop talking shit about me.
No, it's actually Alexa's calling me right now. But yeah, so that's just kind of where that whole started. I was just nervous because I've had my heart broken really bad. And, I didn't want that to happen. And also when Edgar was like telling me about his bonfires and what he was seeing, it kind of just, I didn't feel like really that bad for how she was feeling, but she was already doing whatever she was doing over there. So I thought it was pretty fair game. But
I see. Yeah.
After everything, like, especially on the reunion, I did, I'm a girl. I understand like it sucks. So I reached out to her and just let her know that, I'm sorry for everything that happened. Cause like, I get it,
Yeah. Well, that's really nice.
That sucks. Yeah.
But his reaction when you guys talked about it was that like, he didn't seem to care
No.
that moment? Like, how did you feel about like he in that moment when you were like, aren't you concerned about how she's gonna feel? Was he had seemed to go like really cold at that point.
Oh yeah.
Wondering-
Obviously after the ring situation and after I guess he saw her in the shower or like, kissing Tommy, all that, he just like mentally checked out.
Yeah.
And it's
So what was the assumption from you and Edgar on your side of things that Jillian and Tommy had gone to that level that they had sex?
No, I don't know, because I think like if they would have had sex, they would have showed it. Like obviously, I don't think that she did, and I'm like pretty positive she didn't.
Yeah.
But regardless, whatever they did, even just making out, like she was already at that point way before we were. So I think Edgar just kind of was like, okay, I might as well carry on.
Yeah. Did it seem like Edgar was completely just done with the relationship with Jillian? Did it seem like that was completely out, or was there did you ever worry that there was like a hint of him maybe thinking maybe I'll get back together with her depending on what she says to me at Final Bonfire?
No, I literally thought he was over it. I mean, I know it's your first love and like you're always going to care, but I mean, on the show it didn't seem like I knew he wasn't going to pick her. But we did have conversations before the Final Bonfire that we were going to leave separately. And
really?
That was always the plan, was like, we were going to leave separately. Like, I'm glad that we were together, but like, I understand his journey and he's got to do what he's got to do. So yeah, that's what I was prepared for.
So what were we seeing then in the finale with all the you're gonna pick me, right? You're gonna pick me. Was that just clever editing, or was that producing?
We had a lot of conversations of us leaving separately.
Yeah.
But I remember just the last week we were there, like I really liked him and I was like, I don't want to leave separately. So the day that they moved all the girls out of the house, the last 4 girls out of the house, the guys stayed behind to get ready for the Final Bonfire and stuff like that. And after me and Edgar had that conversation, I was just like, I don't want to lose him. So I wrote a note, actually. I don't even know if this is allowed, but I wrote a note and I left it and I like explained to him my feelings and I was like, whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
You should have wrote him a poem. That's what that would have been.
But he knew where I stood. So yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like when you were saying confessional, like you wish that you had told him like how you felt, right?
Yes. Yeah. I wish I told him, but whenever we were packing our bags, I got a piece of paper because they don't let us have paper or nothing. I got a piece of paper and a marker from somewhere, and I wrote it and I left it. I was like, just explained some stuff.
From my perspective, I thought you had made it pretty clear when you were like, I'll see you soon, right? I thought you had made it pretty clear. Yeah. But I'm glad that you got to like really let him know. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, Marissa, I have a very hard-hitting question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Brace yourself. At the magic party, everyone else was dressed as a wizard or a witch, and you were a butterfly.
No,
Why?
It wasn't a magic.
Why were you a fucking butterfly?
No.
Was it a magic butterfly?
It was a magic creature party. Okay.
What?
It was like a fairy tale.
Maybe for you.
That's what it was. That's the vibe they told us. And the producers brought those out.
Okay.
They brought the butterfly.
You think you're special?
Everyone wanted to be a wizard. I was like, I got a cute orange dress.
Max with the hard-hitting journalism over here, I tell you.
Yeah.
So were you feeling magical that night? That's the big question.
Oh, yeah, that was a good night. Yeah.
I don't think Hanya was.
I don't feel very magical right now.
That's the funny thing. I think that whole situation was happening. I had no idea. I think me and Edgar were just like in our own little.
You guys were always like, whenever it showed you guys, you were just canoodling in another room. Something was going on with you two.
It sums up this whole experience. I feel like I was in my own bubble with him. And like, I didn't worry about anything else.
What was your favorite date you went on with Edgar?
The is it catamaran? Catamaran? That
Catamaran.
yeah, that big ass boat, because they normally, especially with the final date with the horseback riding, we didn't really get to go horseback riding. They just like made us walk back and whatever, just it wasn't that fun. But on the catamaran, they were just like, we got to like jump off.
So they just like walked you on a horse.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in lines back.
We didn't
and
get
forth.
to ride off into the sunset or anything. It was just very basic. But the catamaran, we got to like enjoy our time together without the cameras. And I think a lot that is just not seen is that since I went on a lot of dates with him, imagine all these places are far ass drives, like in Hawaii, that's like on the other side. And we would be in the car a lot. And even though we were mic'd up, it was never shown, but we just had so many conversations and connected like outside of the house, on our own time and less pressure. So it seems like everything happened fast, or just how are you going to care about somebody like that on TV? But we had a lot of time together to talk and get to know each other. So
that's awesome.
So that it interests me that you said that the catamaran was your favorite date.
Yeah, it was so fun.
You said that the final date was the most amazing experience of your entire life on the show.
Final. Oh, okay. We're not talking about the actual date. We're talking about
I don't know. You said the final date was the most amazing experience of your life. So of your life. So what was your favorite? What was your favorite date? The catamaran date or the final date?
Okay, so I'm thinking
what's the truth here?
Wait. So I'm thinking date. I'm thinking of the actual date, but
the experience of the outing. The
activity. Okay.
Oh, the activity. Okay.
The whole experience of that final date. So the house that we stayed in. So like we got to stay at this like other freaking mansion. And it happened to be the same house that we went to take our beginning photos in. So all the girls were at that house in the very beginning. And they pulled up to our final date, the overnighter. And I was like, oh, this is the same house. So it had like 4 different bedrooms. It had like a Netflix room. And we didn't get to watch TV like this whole time. I was like, we're going and watching Netflix. And it had like a jacuzzi all under the star. Oh my God. It was
no Temptation Island seasons on the TV that you guys had there?
No, they didn't show anything from that night. And also all the producers went home, so like we literally were like unchaperoned in this big ass house doing whatever we wanted to do.
What did you guys do? Play Yahtzee? Did you guys
we did a lot
categories?
We did
categories, play charades, stuff like that.
You play Crazy Eights.
Yeah. Yeah, tic-tac-toe. I don't know.
Cool.
You guys told ghost stories? Did you tell ghost stories?
Mm-hmm. He told me a lot of stories. No, but it was great. That's actually where we watched Squid Games, because that was like when it came out.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
In the beginning, and whenever we like visited every room. But when we went into that TV room, they had Squid Games on, so we watched that.
Oh, nice.
We stopped watching it.
Was this prior to going on the show, or this was during when you were watching it, the Squid Games?
This was the final day, the overnight.
The final day, okay.
The overnight date in that house.
So you were going into the bonfire just thinking about Squid Games nonstop, I assume then. Yeah.
I was the whole night. I was like, he's not leaving.
You're like, how does this end?
No, I know about because we only got to watch one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, so you watch the first episode of Squid Games, you wrap up the final date, and of course, it's the most amazing experience of your life.
Yeah.
So you say goodbye to Edgar, and you're waiting for him as he has this moment with Jillian, right?
Yes.
What is happening as you're waiting? Do you hear this commotion? Are you told that he's having trouble deciding?
No, I did not think he was having trouble. I was not under that pressure. But so for the final bonfire, I have to get ready just in case, whatever. And they have me in a van for like, I'm telling you, I swear their bonfire was like hours. So I'm sitting in a van, no phone, no tea, no nothing, fucking a soda maybe.
No
and
Squid Game?
No Squid Game in the van.
The
No.
rest of it, sitting in that van for hours. And I remember, I think it was outside the girl's house. And I remember I had to pee really bad. So I was like, I told him, I was like, I got to go pee. And they had like porta potty stuff outside. So I'm walking from the van to the porta potty, and like you pass like the area where they have everything set up, like all the screens. And I fucking peek and I see their faces. I see them recording, and I saw Jillian's face, and she was just like going in. I was like, oh shit. It's like, I'm like, Edgar's getting it right now. I just went to the bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I couldn't hear anything, but I like saw the screen. I was like, this is not good.
So
scared.
when you did walk in, what were your thoughts when you were hearing Mark basically say, okay, he's been having some back and forth thought here, like trying to decide, like what did you think about that?
Well, I was so nervous, but like I feel like on the show they made it seem like oh, I'm gonna give you, can I kiss your forehead or whatever, and then Mark like brings me out, but like I already knew he was gonna pick me, so I don't know, it just made it seem like he wasn't going to, and they brought me out just cause, but who knows? I don't know what he tells them like ahead of time.
Yeah. So you never got like full clarity on that from Edgar or not afterwards?
I mean, afterwards we just had a great time. I didn't ask.
Okay.
I didn't care.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's when we all like had our flights like the very next day. Because once this was over, they're like, all right, get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But we all, most of us like extended our stay, and we got like an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But also, since we left together, they still have to bring Edgar back to the house. And I was in a hotel at the time. And one of the producers, and I didn't say who, they were taking me back to the hotel. They were like, Marissa, do you want to see Edgar like one last time? Because this was before we knew we were going to stay longer. I was like, yeah. So he drives me to the house. But at this time, I had my phone and shit. And me and Edgar, like, you know, we're like making videos and being funny in the house and drinking. Like the last time I was
finishing Squid Game. Yeah.
No.
So then, like, how long were you guys in Hawaii? How long were you and Edgar like hanging out for?
We stayed after everyone officially left the house. We stayed like probably 3 days.
Okay, and then how long after that did it take Edgar to like break things off with you?
I mean, for I want to say a while, probably up until December. Because we ended in September or something. So up until December, he called me all the time. He's like, I'm going to come visit you in North Carolina. And I'm just like, okay. And he never freaking did.
Were you guys like, were you guys dating? Were you?
No.
It's just trying to figure it out.
I mean, I knew like right after, like right when he got home, I'm sure it all like hit him. Mm-hmm. And, I just didn't want to push anything because, I care about him, so I didn't want him to feel like obligated to have to date me or anything like that. But we kept in touch for a while, and then the reunion came, and we like had a conversation before we filmed the reunion because I was like, what? Because I'm pretty sure after the show, he talked to Jillian and told her what happened specifically. And I just wanted to make sure me and Edgar were on the same page from what he told her and like what happened. Because I was like, if you told her something, I just wanted to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, I'll ride and die for you, but like it's about to be the reunion and shit's about to be aired. So I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. And he was like, no, we need to be honest about everything. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. There were a lot of surprises that finale. So I totally understood that you would want to try and get on the same page with him.
Yeah. I mean, I think other people should have got on the same page too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did.
So the reunion was the first time that you had seen Edgar since you had left the island. So
Yes.
you really were like, I'm gonna take this opportunity to confront you and say, like,
Yeah.
where do we stand? Because you are not giving me that answer.
Yeah, I was like, tell me right now, or at least like say it.
Yeah.
Because he never straight up just freaking said it, even though I knew. I just
but you want to hear, you want closure, and that is what came through the screen. I was like, we're getting this like very genuine moment from you. And it was hard to watch, honestly, in a good way. You know, it was
like back the whole clips and stuff. I was like,
because you had all just watched the season, you know.
Yeah. We watched it like in the hotel or whatever before, so we knew what they were gonna play. But like that whole little montage of like us and stuff, I didn't get to see that. So when I saw that, I like broke down.
Yeah.
Did
you feel that you got closure from the reunion at all?
Yeah. But I mean, even after the reunion, I was like, hey, Eddie, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Did he become any more communicative after the reunion? Like, did he?
No.
He doesn't seem like a very communicative guy.
No, but I mean, we just talk, but it's not anything ever deep.
Yeah.
Do
you think there's hope for you two in the future?
If he wants to get it together, sure.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm living my life and I'm not waiting on anyone. I just feel like I deserve someone who's gonna be like, I want you now. That's what I want.
Well, what's your status now, Marissa?
I'm single as shit.
You're single? Okay.
Yeah. Any bachelors?
So can we expect to see you on Temptation Island season 5 tempting any other new couples?
Oh, I for sure would. Yeah. I'm trying to leave with somebody and it be legit.
At the reunion, you and Tommy, you were having some side conversations during the Edgar and Jillian conversation about how you felt that Jillian was being too hard on Edgar. Can you talk about this a little bit?
Yeah, I did. I felt like Edgar was just like a little sad puppy dog. And like, I know he never wanted to upset her or say the wrong thing. So I just, she's a strong woman. So she was just like getting hers in. But I was like, oh, Eddie, no. I felt so bad.
And it was very raw too, because you guys had all just watched the season in quarantine or whatever. Yeah.
But I mean, good for her. She said what she had to say. I just was like, Edgar looks like he's getting
hard to watch in real time. Yeah, right in front of your face. Yeah.
What did you think about Jillian saying that he called you like the same nicknames that he called her, like princess or stuff like that? Did that bother you at all? I felt like we didn't really get your reactions during the reunion.
Yeah, I feel like he never really called me nicknames like that.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't see that either, but she brought it up. Like, he was calling you like the same nicknames, and I was like, well, we didn't see that on the show. Did she see something different?
No, I mean, no. And I told him straight up. I remember because like we were having this conversation. I was like, I don't like pet names like at all, like just Marissa. But he would, if anything, he would just say Marissa, which is like what my parents call me. So, but no pet names. I don't like that shit.
Not Riss or anything?
No.
Riss.
No.
Marmar.
The hottest thing you can say is my name, not Princessa.
My little ladybug at the magic party.
It was a butterfly.
Whatever.
A monarch.
Whatever it was the wrong costume. You were out of theme. I deduct 10
everybody
points.
wanted to wear black.
I'm not going to win the costume party.
Try your luck at the bubbles and bow tie party. Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. I wonder if their parties like were more fun. I don't know. Their parties were good.
Since we touched on the reunion, I gotta ask, what's your take on the whole Lascelles and Alexa situation that happened there? That was actually a really funny moment in the reunion where he just like one excuse after the next kept coming until he was like, Alexa, you've lost my trust. What was that like, just seeing that unfold?
Were you at that Halloween party? I think you might
Yes.
have been.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard you were there. I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
it.
I
We
was
know
there.
everything. We know everything.
So that whole situation, Halloween weekend happens. We all like party at this one club. It was like a whole fucking days of worth of partying. But we're at this club, and I remember I brought my friends with me too. But like that night specifically, I was fucked up. Okay, the next day I like had a $600 tab from this club, and I was like, what the fuck? I called my bank. I was like, fraud. It wasn't me. And so that whole night was a blur. I don't even remember. Like, I remember Lascelles in the line, like before we got in, but that whole night, I don't even know what he was doing. So I didn't see anything.
Sure.
No,
Sure.
I didn't. No, I swear to God. I didn't see anything. But I know they all like left together. So like I went with my friends,
Mhm.
and then they did whatever they had to do. But you know,
We heard about what happened. You can
Did
listen.
Alexa
If everybody
say?
wants to know what happened when they went back to their apartment, you can check out our Tempters Only reunion. So you can hear about it.
Yeah.
That was a
So
wild episode.
I bet.
Wish you could have been there, Marissa.
I know.
It
Yeah.
was
So
very entertaining.
I didn't know what happened until like Alexa didn't tell me about it for a while, which also kind of just put me in a situation because obviously the reunion happened and Trace didn't know, and like that's shitty. That's like really shitty, but like also, you know, Trace wasn't close with Alexa, so Alexa didn't really owe her anything, which I'm sure she knew. But like also as a girl to girl, you know, I should have said something. You know, anyone who knew should have said something. But I felt like it wasn't my place to like say anyone's business. It was kind of a hard spot to be in. I did feel bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
sucked.
sure.
But then
What's your-
Lascelles just fucked it up by saying whatever he said. I don't know what he was saying. 'Cause I think Mark was like, do you have anything else to say? And he's like, Alexa, I don't trust you. I'm like,
Yes, you've lost my trust.
yeah. I was so surprised. And I feel so, even though it was a shitty situation, I felt so bad because it was his birthday when we filmed the reunion.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yes, it was his birthday. So like everybody was going ham on his ass. And then obviously the reunion
That's
happened. Like,
hilarious.
we all go out afterwards, and poor Lascelles just, you know. it was
No,
his
but it
birthday.
worked out because Trace told us that she was gonna actually set up a cake for Lascelles like during the reunion, and a producer was like, "You might want to wait on that." So actually, a producer did
Oh, well,
Trace
good.
a solid. Thank God.
But how
that
funny
the
would it have
producer-
been if right after he was like, Alexa, you've lost my trust, and everyone screams at him, and then the producers
Happy
come out holding the cake.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
I think he needed the cake. He needed something. That sucks.
I hope he got to eat that cake after.
I don't even know if
really
there
do.
was a cake. I don't remember a cake. But yeah, that was crazy.
Lascelles just in his hotel room at midnight crying and eating
I
that cake by himself.
Who are you closest with from the cast?
In the very beginning, like in the house, definitely Emily, Bree, Paige is my girl. She always made me laugh. But right now, like Emily's in New York, so I don't get to talk to her as much. Bree's in Vegas, don't talk to her as much. But Alexa, I talk to all the time. Paige, love them. But actually, we went to New York again for St. Patty's Day. Bree came up. James was there. Ray Rock was there.
Oh, cool.
It was fun. Yeah, good times.
That's great.
Yeah.
What's your read on the growth that Hanya has done? How do you feel about Hanya?
I feel like I never really got like any one-on-one talking with him ever.
You really just focused on Edgar while you were
I
there.
did. I did.
Everyone else talked to other people while they were there, Marissa, but
No.
you just cared about Edgar and yourself. I appreciate that.
No, I remember talking to Lascelles like one of the first nights, but everybody was like wanting him. So I was like, eh. And he seemed like he was a little player because he would be nice to everybody, whatever. But
he was a player.
See him swagging to everyone. I was like, fuck that. And then Luke already knew he was like super strong about Iris. And then Edgar,
dreamy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about Hanya? Why didn't you want to go after Mr. Hanya?
I remember this one time because the dishes in the kitchen the kitchen would be always fucked up because imagine that many people eating. And I just remember he would always be bitching about the dishes and like, you guys need to clean just all the time. And I was not about that because I was like, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning that shit. But, he was just, I respect him because he was very like whatever he was on his mind, however he felt, he would say. So like he has no problem being who he wants to be and like letting his opinions
He would
out.
say it, he would perform it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of that.
Like that.
Are you sure he wasn't just being an asshole?
I think it just comes across that way, but he's, he is who he is. I'm pretty sure after all
It's a
of
good
it,
answer, Marissa.
he's
You let us do the shit talking. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You let us do it, okay?
I know you all like him, but
Yeah,
okay.
everybody loves them. Oh, we get it. We get it.
You all love each other.
I do.
You let us do the dirty work. You just sit
yeah.
back and relax, okay?
No, so what's your review on Hanya's growth, even though you've never talked to him?
I mean, like, I feel like after the show, everything just kind of like hit him in the face and he really lost Ash. So, I mean, I see his Instagrams. It seems like he's, progressive. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
he does.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what to view about Hanya's growth until we talked to Ash, and they said that Hanya has done the work or has begun to do the work and is really trying to grow and has
Totally,
progressed.
yeah.
And at that point, I said, okay, Hanya, I tip my hat.
Yeah.
Like at that point, I gotta say, okay, you know what, Hanya's doing it. But I had to hear it from Ash,
Okay. Yeah.
like that's the person who I think it would probably have the best
Right. I think on the show,
on
it just makes it so much more. Like, I don't really think he's a bad guy. I just think it's like very dramatic on a show.
Well, it's reality TV.
It's reality
is
TV,
exacerbated to insane degrees.
And also, like, they have to have like a villain. They have to have like the douchiest douche. They gotta figure it out.
Somebody's got to take that role.
Someone's got to do it.
Yes. But I think he's doing good now.
We're a podcast. We have to have strong viewpoints. Otherwise, why would you listen to us?
Who do you think's the villain in the other house?
It was hard. I mean, I think that in like some ways that I've heard on the internet that like people thought that like Jillian was kind of a villain, but we really don't view it that way. I felt like a lot of people don't like Jillian, but we really didn't find
we
it that
really
way.
we really liked all four of the.
I was talking about the guys. What guys?
Oh, you mean the guy
just spilling the tea.
Well, we
you said the other house.
Yeah.
Well, what about, I would say maybe Taylor would be a name.
Taylor is such a.
That's what I was.
He did.
That's what you're trying to say. You meant Taylor. Yeah.
He did the fake phone number thing, and there's just something about him. Like we always question, why did everyone in that house vote him out early? There must have been some reasons we didn't know.
Have you heard the secret?
Why he didn't get voted out early?
Or no, why they tried to vote him out? No one will tell us why.
What do you mean why they tried to vote him out? When?
Well, like, remember when the Tempties had to vote each other out?
I don't
He had gotten voted at first, and then the other lady saved him for Ash.
That is like up to the guys, because the guys voted for each other. So
they all have a secret kind of like Masonic pact where they won't tell us why they did that.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I don't know.
We don't know either.
We're trying to get a soundbite from Taylor. Tell me this isn't a villain.
Ash's boyfriend. I hope you see those clips, and I hope it hurts. I hope it does, Mr. Sir. You don't deserve her.
Mr. Sir. Who calls people Mr. Sir? Villains,
If anyone is being thrust into that archetype, it's probably Taylor. Yeah. Not that he is or isn't in real life. We don't know the guy, but yeah, I mean, if that's probably our best answer to the question based on what we
Yes.
saw on TV. Yeah.
That whole situation sucked too, because I really thought, or no, I didn't think he cared, because I remember even after, whenever we were all hanging out at the hotel after it all ended, like some of the guys, they were straight up. They were like, Taylor didn't give a fuck about anyone and anything, and just seemed like he was there to
just hang out.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, Ash let us know that Taylor did care for them in
good.
in certain situations, and like was caring in isolated situations. So I don't believe that Taylor is like an entirely like not caring person. And
yeah, maybe the guys are just like, we didn't give a fuck, we didn't care about him.
Yeah,
put on that front.
It's just like the way that Ash explained like how Taylor could be so supportive to them in these certain situations.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not that Taylor could be completely non-caring, you know. I just think maybe he has like a lot of walls up.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's like completely that way, because he was so nice to them. So I just don't.
We're all human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you can hear the way that Ash talks about them, and it's just something. But I do think that Taylor is a huge jerk overall.
I mean,
this is just, we base things off the edit, you know.
Well, and also the fake number,
the fake phone number
but
thing
things
that
really went
way,
rough between them. You know, Ash is also a witch, apparently. You know, things are very fraught. You know, when you're dealing with a witch. Oh, I don't know what to do. What do you do when it turns out you're dating a witch all along? Oh, it's scary.
You got to give a witch a fake phone number.
Right? Yeah, I know.
That was pretty shitty, though. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
it was so
kidding. I think it'd be cool to date a witch. You could hop on the broomstick, fly to the movies. Come on.
Shit.
I had a crush on Sabrina the Teenage Witch when I was younger. When I was
a
kid.
Yeah. I mean, what if she had like what if you're dating a witch and she had a talking cat?
Dude,
like that would be really
cool. I
wish.
that'd be so awesome.
I know.
Find my cat, like, speak now.
I know. It'd be cool as hell.
That'd be cool. He would just be like, I'm hungry. Bring my shit.
So Marissa, what's new in your life since the show? Do we have any big life updates?
In January, I started a new job. So I went to school for like finance, but I do accounting now, and that's been like my full-time thing.
Awesome.
So it's been a really good job.
Congrats.
Thank you. I said I'm trying to date. I don't know, see what's out there, because I've never had like a lot of experience with dating other than the show, really. So just trying to see what's going on.
Do you have any interest in going on any other reality dating shows and trying this again?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like it's easier when TV gives you guys, than me having to like find them. I would for sure do another dating show.
Have you applied to any?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No.
You gotta get on it.
Damn, I know. Fuck.
Love is blind. Come on, get married. Come on.
I want to do like Are You the One or something.
Are You the One?
That's the best show. That's the best show ever.
I love that show. And you can date like 12 guys at once. That's what I'm trying to do.
Filming a new season right now, and we are covering it definitely.
Definitely, 100%.
Okay, so before the show came out, when I was like with my ex at the time, they reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to be on Are You the One? Before Temptation Island. And I was like, no, I'm back with my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And turn that shit down. Now I'm thinking back, I'm like, fuck.
Biggest regret of your life.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Huge regrets.
But then Temptation Island called, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking ready. Let's go.
That's like our favorite our favorite dating reality show of all time.
Good.
Yeah,
like,
it's up there super high.
Like I found it, and like 3 episodes in, I was like, Ben, you got to watch this show. And Ben and I separately, simultaneously watched like all 8 seasons in like a month. We were just texting each other like, "Are you on season 2 yet? You on season 3?" And we were like buying season 7 and 8 so we could watch them. Like, this is the best fucking show.
They do like
it's amazing how quick
everyone type of thing. Like
yeah.
It's not just boys and girls. It's like everyone dates everyone.
Yeah, it was incredible.
But I'm hoping, man, by the time they film the next one, I'm not too old. I don't know when they
No,
stop
no
the
Marissa,
age.
no, Marissa, you can't even tell how old you are. You could be
There's
any
gonna
age.
be like little 22-year-olds like Edgar. I'm like, fuck, I'm not doing this again.
Did we last time? Did we find out? You're a 90 Day Fiance fan, right?
Oh, I love 90 Day Fiance.
Have you been watching this season?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have? Okay. Sorry, Temptation Island people. Plug your ears or skip on. But let's talk about 90 Day Fiance a little bit.
Okay, wait. Who
We are just obsessed with 90 Day Fiance. So.
It's so good.
What are your thoughts on the season so far?
I mean, what's that one? The guy, I'm not like really good with the names, but he brought that girl to his house, but it
Bilal. He brought
Bilal.
Shida.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he
God.
brought her to this house or whatever and was like trying to test her loyalty.
He's
I
an
thought this was
asshole.
so fucked
He's an
up.
asshole. Yeah.
Fuck that guy. And that one Spanish girl with the guy who's always wearing the cowboy hat. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Jabri?
Yes,
Oh,
Jabri.
And Miona. Yeah, she's
Jabri
from
and-
Serbia. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. I like her. His parents are like,
I love Jabri and Miona. His parents are
I'm like,
interesting.
his mom's a therapist. I'm like, all people should like know to like
Back off.
move away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very manipulative. Mahal is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's trying to like be all therapist. I'm like, you know what you're doing. She's not stupid.
Yeah.
And that other guy who learned like Portuguese for her.
Oh, Patrick for Thais.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so horrible with the names, but like I
Yes. Oh, we're
I
on
thought
it.
that was
We're
so
on it.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he learned a whole language for her. Yeah.
We'll have to have you on.
Maybe you
sometime,
could learn the language for Edgar. So maybe then.
Yeah, I need to do it for my fucking parents because they're.
Yeah.
I get reminded.
Yeah,
by
your parents are watching.
They would
this
be
and going,
like, you
for
did
Edgar,
this so
for
you could
us."
understand Edgar's poetry and not for us.
I know. And the thing is, I'm going to Puerto Rico next week because we have like our little family house there. And it's just the same shit because I have to like travel with my mom so she can like communicate to people, and I'll just be in the back like. Let's see if I can find a little Puerto Rican man. He'd teach me some Spanish.
Well, we'll have to have you on another time to talk 90 Day Fiance.
Oh yeah, let me learn these
recap an
names,
episode
and then
with
it's
us or
over.
something. Yeah. Once you learn the names, then we'll have you
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
I'm a face person.
Well, Marissa, thank you so much for your time
Thanks for
today.
having me.
We really appreciate it. You're always so fun to have on the show, and we can't wait to have you back again.
Thank you. I'm so glad. It was great.
Is there anything you want to plug? Your socials, maybe?
Miss Marissa Rodriguez, Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Everyone else, be sure to check us out. Patreon.com/reality alert. Always a good follow. YouTube.com/reality alert. Instagram, reality alert podcast, and Twitter, reality alert _. And be sure to check us back at 2:30 p.m. We're interviewing Ashley, our final Temptation Island interview. Ashley, it's going to be amazing. Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, we're very excited. So thanks again. And once again, thanks to Marissa. All right. Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.